Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grace Hollow Rabbitry. I'm PJ. I'm located in northwest Arkansas, where I raise New Zealand rabbits in 5 different varieties: black, blue, broken, red, and now white, and silver fox in black and blue. And I'm really excited to show you we have a lot of babies on the ground right now. So let's go take a look. Okay, I had to turn off the fan so that you could hear me. And we're going to start right here with Everlong. She's a long-term resident here at Grace Hollow Rabbitry. And she will continue to stay here until the end of her days. So let's take a look. Now Everlong is getting older. Alright, let's see. Everlong is getting older, so here. We can't see like that. Let's try this. Alright, I think this will work better. Here we go. So we have Everlong's litter, and she kindled 2, and I tell you what, she kindled the day that I hooked up the fan, and I left the fan running overnight. And it dropped down to 49 degrees, and so we lost 2 of hers. I came out early enough. We had 2 that was chilled and dead, and we have the remaining 2 that was pretty chilled, but we were able to save them. And so for Everlong, we have these 2 solid blacks. Beautiful little bunny right there. And then the other one is this little black here. And these are some healthy boogers. They were born on Monday. Today's Wednesday, so they're 2 days old. Yeah. So that's her too. Now I went ahead and fostered 2 more over here. We have this broken blue. And this broken blue is just a little bit small, but Everlong's been taking real good care of him. And you can tell he's got a full belly. And he's growing, so maybe he'll pull through and make it. And then we have another broken. I think this one is a broken black. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you the nose marking. He does have a full nose marking. Nice, lots of color on the nose. Alright, let's pull out this broken black. This broken black too has a full nose marking. Yep, lots of color. So she's raising 4. She's got the 2 black are her own, and the 2 black belong to Diamond. Alright, and then next up we have our star, Washita. She's a dream. I just love this doll. She's such a sweetheart. Alrighty, and in her box we have a couple of babies in here. Let's take this is her smallest litter so far. She's had, what has she had? 3 litters. She's had a litter of 11, a litter of 10. Her last litter was 9, and then this one is her 4th litter, and she has 7. So let's start out with the solids. She's got this beautiful solid black, chunky little beast. He's a handsome boy. Or, I don't know that it's boy, but handsome kit. And then we have another black. This one's not as fat as the first one. And then we have a solid blue. Here we go, a nice plump solid blue. Alright. They keep crawling back in the hole. Alright, and then we have 4 brokens. And let's see, the first up, we've got a broken blue here. And this one does have a full nose marking. A very handsome fella. Okay. And then we have another broken blue, and look at the scattered blue spots on that kit. I like that. Very pretty. And Let's look at the nose. Yep. You got a full nose marking. Uh-oh. The broken got away from us. I don't know which one we looked at. I don't think it was this one. But here's a broken blue. 2 broken blues. A blue, 2 black. Alright. Then we have another broken blue. And again, full nose marking. Very handsome fellas. Handsome kits. And then our last is also a broken blue. So the 4 brokens are all broken blue. And nice little pattern on it. They want to be back in their warm little nest. Trying to look at the nose mark. It does have a full nose marking. So there we go. She's got 7. Look at that. So got a perfect litter right there. I think 7. I like a litter of 7. 6, 7, 8 is okay. I don't really like getting that big. I like 6, 7. So perfect litter for Washita. And then we have our girl Tawny Town. She's a pretty little girl, isn't she? Tawny Town. By the way, Everlong is a registered grand champion. Washita's a registered grand champion. And Tawny Town is a registered grand champion. And Tawny Town, if I remember correctly, has given us 8 baby kits. So let's take a look at her babies. Alright, now Tawny Town is a new mom. This is only her 2nd litter. She had a litter last time, and she had, I think she had a pretty big litter last time. And I can't remember. Oh yeah, she had, I can't remember how big it was, but most of them were on the wire, and they were chilled, and we managed to save, oh, I don't know, it seems like maybe 3 out of her last litter. So she's got some that are 8 weeks old, and this is her first full litter. She had them all in the box like a good mom. And we can see 4 right here. We have a blue. Look at that solid blue. Yeah. The belly looks blue. The ears look blue. So I think that's a solid blue. And then we have a broken blue. Right here. Let's take a look at his nose. Oh yeah, look at that full nose marking. Okay, and then look at this little monster. He's a big old beast, and he too has a full nose marking. Okay, and then we have a 3rd broken blue, and that one has a full nose marking. Beautiful markings on that little kit. So that's 4, and we have more than that. Let's dig back here in the back. Yeah, there we go. There's some more. Alright, we have another solid blue. Yeah, ears look blue. Belly looks blue. Alright. And then we have another solid blue. Again, the ears look blue. And the belly looks blue. So, is that 6? Yep, there's 6. Alright, and then look here, another solid blue. Look at the bellies on these guys, just big and round. And it's blue with blue ears. That makes 7. Aha! And one more solid blue. So what do we have here? 5 blues and 3 broken? Is that correct? I think that is. So again, the belly looks blue and the ears look blue. We're going to put these guys back here in the back of the nest. Yeah. They're squirmy and hippity hoppity like they're supposed to be. Yep, there we go. Good job. Right, and then down below Tawny Town we have Waterloo here. Waterloo is one of Facebook's favorites. She too is a registered grand champion, as well as Tawny Town. I don't know if I mentioned. And she's got a good sized nest, good sized litter in her nest box also. Alright, so let's dig in her box and see what she has. Now, if you remember last time I bred her to Dallas, and we ended up with some whites in the litter. And since I'm starting up a herd of whites, I went ahead and I bred her to Dallas again because she has 2 whites from her previous litter. They're 8 weeks old now. And they're both bucks. And I'd like to get a doe or 2. So I bred her to Dallas again in hopes for whites. And look here, we did in fact end up with some whites. So here's one white. Let's see, there's 2 whites. Yep. And then we have some broken blue. Here, a broken blue with a nice little nose marking. That's 3. Another broken blue with full nose marking. That makes 4. Let's see. And we have this little tiny guy. This one most likely will not survive because it's just real tiny. But we're going to leave it in there and let Mother Nature do what it does best. But it does have a full nose marking. Is that 5, I think? Okay, and then here's another broken blue with a full nose marking. If you can see past the fur. Alright, there. Yep. So that makes 6. And then we have another white, a little chunky monkey. Yeah. Makes 7. And then we have another broken blue. Makes 8. And another broken blue. And this one is also a little one. That makes 9. And it has a full nose marking. Now, if I remember right, I think she actually had 10. I think she had another white one, but it was DOA. It was dead on arrival, or when I found them, it was dead anyway. So she has 9, and she's doing well with them. Got 3 whites in there. There could be potentially some white does. Alright. Now these are the new litter that are in the carport. So these were a little easier to show off. We're going to go out to the wood barn. We have a few more litters that we can look at. Alright, up first we have our Red Doe Renegade. And we are in the wood barn, so it's a little darker in here. I'm going to have to collect these boxes and take them outside so that you can see them. Alright, and then we have Renegades. First litter of red here at Grace Hollow for a while. And these guys are looking real good. She actually had, I think she had 11. One was DOA, and then we've lost 2 since. They were kind of small, and they didn't do real well. And so what we have left, we've lost 3. So I think we have a litter of 8 in here. Let's take a look. They're all red, no broken. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. 7. Oops. There you go. 7. And 8. So all of these look pretty healthy. We do have one right here that's kind of small. It may not make it, I don't know, because it's kind of small. And then the rest of these look big and fat and pretty healthy. I did notice that one of these was a little lighter in color than all the rest. You kind of can see them when they're in a bunch like that. There's maybe two of them that's a little lighter. This one right here is a little lighter. And I think it was this one, or maybe it was this one below. Yeah, it's this one in the back. Looks a little lighter. So, we have a litter of 8. Then up next, again, it's really dark in here. We have a blue doe. This is Diamond. And she's given me the stink eye. You leave my babies alone. Don't you mess with those. Those are mine. Actually, she's just looking. She's usually pretty calm. Lets me pet her and lets me in the nest box. So we're going to go ahead and grab her babies and take them out where we can see them. Alright, and she's got a lot of fur pulled. Let's see here. Where are those babies hiding? They must be in the back. There they are. Good grief, look at all that fur. One would think it might be May or something with all this fur. Jeez. Alright, let's see. We got a little bit of goo. I missed it. Couldn't see it in that dark barn. Alright, so look at this. We have a blue kit. We have a broken black with full nose marking. That makes 2. Another broken black. Also a full nose marking. That's 3. Then we have a solid black. That's 4. And another broken black. Nose marking. Are we up to 5? I think so. And then we have a broken blue. And it has a full nose marking. It's at 6. And then we have a solid blue, and this is a little guy. Little bitty peanut. Real tiny. Probably won't live. Is that 7? Okay, and then a real nice big broken black. Beautiful pattern. Nice nose marking. I don't know if that's 7 or 8. I think she had 8. So here's a solid black. Yeah. Alright, so let's count them as I put them back. There's 1. Yeah, good grief. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Well, no, I guess she did have 9. Okay, 9. So we got 9 babies, and we have enough fur in there for 10 litters, I think. I mean, look at all that fur. She pulled enough, and it was 85 degrees today. I don't think that was all needed. Alright, and next to Diamond, we have Faith. And Faith is one of Everlong's daughters, and I didn't show her much. I raised her up and started breeding her. Now she is registered, but she doesn't have any show legs. When she was a youngster, I really wasn't quite sure she was going to develop and have the body type I wanted. But she was a late bloomer in the end. By the time she was old enough to breed, she had developed into a rather nice little black doe. So she is, this is her second litter, and she is a registered black New Zealand. She just was never shown much. So let's go ahead and take a look at her new babies. Alright, and so here we are. We're going to take a look at Faith's babies. Let's see. There we go. Now Faith is a dilute carrier, and so she was bred to a broken blue buck. And look at this. Or, I don't know, maybe she was bred to cash. Either way, we got solids, we got brokens, we got black, we got blue. We got a little of everything in here. Alright, first up, we have this little broken blue. And he does have an even nose marking. Okay, so there's one. Number 2 is a broken black. Look at the nice little pattern. I like that. And he's got a full nose marking. That's 2. Number 3 is another broken black. It has a nice little pattern on the back. Not a lot of color on the face, but it does have a full nose marking and a white face, so it could be a nice little bunny right there. There's 3. Alright, let's see, what do we have in here? Are these all blacks? I think these might be all black in here. So we got 1 broken blue, 2 broken black, and it looks like we have, 5 black babies? Let's see here. Okay, here's one. That looks black to me. Yeah. Okay, that makes 4. And there's 5. That's a black. 6. That's a black. 7. That's a black. Okay, let's see. 8. That's a black. There we go, and that's it. So we got 5 black and 3 broken in this litter. Only 1 broken blue, so most likely cash was the sire to this litter. That would be my guess. Broken black with a blue carrier. Yep. There we go. Nice little litter of 8 there. And that's is the last of the litters. Now most of my brood does have been moved to the carport now. We have 4 left that's outside, and that's or in the wood barn, and that's the 3 you just saw, Renegade, Diamond, and Faith. And then Gunner is still out in the wood barn. I gotta lay some more stones. I have another cage that is ready. Another 3-hole cage, so 3 of these dolls will get moved inside as soon as I finish up the stones and get the cages moved in. And sadly, Austin, Black Doe, was also due to kindle this week. She was due on Sunday, and when I came out on Monday, Monday night when I checked on her, she was hay stashing, she was pulling fur, everything showed she was fine and getting ready to deliver her babies. And when I came out Tuesday morning to check, she was gone. She had crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and she was just laying next to her nest box. So I assume she had complications with the delivery. I forgot to mention when we looked at Diamond, she had 9 babies. Remember, she has 11 because 2 of Diamond's is in with Everlong. So that's it for the May babies. We do have 1 more doe that potentially is going to have babies. She had a false pregnancy before, a week and a half ago. I really didn't think she was bred a week and a half ago, but she started pulling fur and everything, so I gave her a nest box, and of course she did not give any babies, which I didn't expect her to, but she confused me by pulling fur. And then she was due for real this time, and so I gave her a nest box again, and once again she's pulling fur. She's been pulling fur for 3 days. She's hay stashing, she's going through the motions. She's gained weight. She had milk in her teats, everything. But we are now 3 days past due. She was due on Sunday. It's Wednesday, and we still don't have any kits. So I'm going to leave the box in there for 2 more days. But from day 3, they haven't had them by day 3. Most generally, they don't have any. So I guess no silver fox babies this week. Alright, so to recap, we now have 7 New Zealand litters born this week. They were born Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We have Everlong raising 4. We have Washita raising 7. We have Tontitown raising 8. And then Waterloo raising 9. And then out in the wood barn we have the Red Doe Renegade raising 8. And Diamond has 9 more. And then Faith with 8. So we got quite a few babies on the ground, pretty big litters, and there is a slight chance that Denali, silver fox, could possibly still have kits in the next day or two. I don't expect her to, but it is possible. Coming up on the next video, I'm going to walk you through and show you all those older babies that's out of the nest box and already weaned now. Most of those are 8 weeks old now, but some of them are only I think 6 or maybe 7 weeks. They're a little bit behind. And so on the next video, I'll update you on those. Down below, I'm going to leave a link, 2 links. One will be to our fan page there on Facebook, where you can see more of the day-to-day postings, photos, comments, that kind of thing. And the other link will be to our web page, which will have my show schedule and available rabbits. Now, I have to say, right now, I am completely sold out of rabbits. I do have all these 8-week-olds that I hope to get through, start tattooing and sorting, and I will have rabbits for sale soon. I just have to find the time and the energy to go through them. Thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.